y'all back a little bit on this one here. See, I got a little something that I want to say, so if you don't mind, I just want to share how good God's been to me. Here we go. Let me tell you, it's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. Yeah, I see the sun on the horizon. Yeah, and I have to tell you, there were many nights my eyes would swell with tears. Yeah, but now I'm finally smiling 'cause I've got peace and
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Keith and Bibles from God Sent Music. I'm the founder and creator of God Sent Music podcast. We got a special guest with us today. I follow her on Instagram. I love this lady. She put a smile on my face every time I watch her. She go by Sharon. And how you doing today?
I am well, Keithan. Thank you so much for having me. It is certainly a privilege and an honor to be with you today. I'm
Yes,
doing good.
ma'am.
Thank you. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good.
Did I pronounce your first name right?
Yes, Sharon.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I love this lady, man. She sing, she play
Aw.
keys, she play drums, she does it all. Tell everybody where you from and tell us a little bit about you.
All right. Well, born and raised in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, relocated to Dallas, Texas in 2015. With my immediate family. My parents are pastors, so I am a PK. Shout out to Community Christ International Ministries, worship director at the Lighthouse Church and Ministries in Houston, Texas as well. So shout out to Pastor Keon and Lady Henderson. I am a lover of the arts, creative at heart, love all things entertainment, fashion, film, music, just the arts in general. I am a mother to a 16-year-old. He's a junior in high school.
Oh,
my one and only son. Yes. And quite a few siblings. I play in a band, with my brothers. So, that's a little bit about me. I love what I do. I also have a vocal training company called Tone de Voix, which is French for tone of voice. And I do one-on-one sessions. I train ensembles, choirs, praise teams. I also work in the area of vocal production. So what that means is that there can be an artist that needs their record vocally produced or their background vocals arranged. So I've been known to do that for artists in the industry. Latest artist that I had the honor of working with in that capacity was Melvin Crispo III. His latest album, live recording, which was amazing, not just because I worked on it, it's just because he's incredible and he's anointed. It's called No Failure. So I sung BGV on that, but I also did the vocal arranging and production for the background vocals as a whole. Also did the same thing for Martha Menenze, for those of you who are familiar with her. Let's see, God has blessed me to work with several artists. I currently travel with Ty Tribbett.
Yes,
I have been singing background for him since 2015. He's amazing. I mean, we can go down the list, but God has been really great and gracious in affording me these opportunities to do the things that I love.
Man, that's wonderful. I love your new single.
Thank you.
I was at work last night. I was walking, I was just bouncing. I'm like, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Tell us about your new single.
Okay, so how did I forget to mention that I am an artist in my own right? That just shows the type of person that I
am. Not only do she sing background, she's an excellent vocalist.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I did just release my latest single called So Good. It has this
Hold
retro
on, hold
kind
on.
of.
Did I tell you I love that song?
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. It is, I want to say, a bridge from the 70s to the new school. It has that retro vibe with a new millennial twist. And I had so much fun working on this record, and worked with some amazing producers. Shout out to Lil Man and Percy Nesberry, and
Yeah.
also Asa Ward, um, for this collaboration. Wonderful musicians and singers that worked with me. So if you follow me, if you follow my YouTube page, I talk about the song So Good, and I give shout outs to all of those who worked with me on this record. I absolutely love it. And I am out here, as an independent artist, doing what I can to push and to promote the song. And I have other singles that I have released over time. The single before this was called Peace Be Still, and I have a music video
I
for
love
that.
that single too.
Thank you. On YouTube, and if you go there, you'll see some other songs that I've done, some mashups, and some really great content over there. But this latest single, So Good, is definitely a bop.
I
And
loved
so
it.
I'm grateful that for those who are supporting it and sharing it, and radio stations that have started putting it in rotation. The feedback has been really great, and so I'm grateful.
Hey, that's a wonderful song, man. Like I said, I was at work
Thank you.
last night just bouncing. I was like, man, I'm loving this. The
Thank
retro.
you.
So what's next for Sharon Ann?
Well, let's see. I do believe that a goal of mine is to actually do a tour. We're going to say a world tour. I
Okay.
have so much music that I have yet to release. So I'm still going to release this music. Hopefully, 2024, you will have experienced the full length album that is yet to be released. That is the goal. Do a world tour, continue the teaching and training, vocal arranging and production. Also, just moving into the area of um, film and theater and fashion. I do have a brand that I am building called Music Minded. And if you go on my site, SharonandMusic.com, you will see that I have some merchandise that's there as well. So
Yep.
got my hands in quite
And
a
don't
few things.
forget to don't forget to tell people about your podcast Behind the Stem.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. What I do is I take the work that I've done with artists, and I strip it down. We remove the music and we just listen to the vocals, and I take people through my process of how I created things, or highlight certain parts that they didn't realize existed. Essentially giving them a cheat code. If they want to learn the song, it's kind of like a cheat code for you to hear some of the nuances and the harmonies that you may not necessarily hear because you have the music and the lead vocals there. So we just strip it down and we do things a cappella there. And all of that is on my YouTube page as well, behind the stem. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up.
So
Mhm.
no, we have Renaissance man, and I call you a Renaissance woman. You fashion, you sing, you does it all, and you do it in a way, but you never lose your value with God, and that is beautiful. I just want to tell you thank you for giving a little podcaster like me
Oh, Keaton.
a few minutes of your time.
Oh, it's, you know what? At the end of the day, this is something that I share with people quite often. I am grateful for the love and the support that I get. It doesn't matter whether you feel like your platform is large or small. Um, this gift that God gave me is because of Him, not anything of my own.
Yes.
I operate because of him. And at the end of the day, I'm supposed to share this with the world. You know what I'm saying? Who
Yes.
I am in front of an audience of 5 is the same person I'd be in front of an audience of 5,000, 50,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I am a servant, and you don't have to show support. And I appreciate that. And this is the least that I can do to show that I am grateful for your love and your support. So thank you so much for having me.
Hey, thank you. God Said Music Podcast is just a podcast where we talk about the music of God, and the music of God is Christian and gospel music. So you definitely part of that family. So thank you. Before we leave, tell everybody where they can listen to your song yet again, and where
Okay.
your social media and your all your information.
Okay, so check this out, guys. You can follow me on all social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Ms. Sharon Ann. That's MZSharonAnn, Ms. Sharon Ann. And then you can visit my website, www.sharonandmusic.com. Go and download or stream my music wherever you listen to your music. That can be YouTube music, it can be iTunes, it can be
Apple Music.
Apple Music. There's so many platforms. You have Spotify, all of these streaming platforms are areas to where you can listen to my music. It's available everywhere, honestly. So go and check that out. So good. And then you'll find out that I have other music, an EP there as well, some of my other singles. So yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But once again, I love the song. So good.
Thank you
for giving us a few minutes of your time. I believe it's greatness coming
Thank
from
you for having me.
Hey, thank you for being who you are. You put a smile on my face when I watch Instagram, because I'm like, I know I'm about to get some energy. That it's just something about the energy you put out over Instagram. It's just hard to explain, nothing but positive. So thank you again.
No problem. Thank you for having me. This has been great.
Yes, ma'am. If you haven't yet, go to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, like, follow, and subscribe. God Said Music. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Thank you again, Miss Ann.
No, thank you.
I can remember being a little girl back in the day, and the church would have something that they call a testimony service, and every once in a while there'll be somebody in the audience that will get up and they'll say a little something like this. They'll say, even on my worst day, somebody say, oh, you came when you doubt him, I know too much about him, he's good. Listen, and I'm only here today cause he brought me from a mighty long way.